Good evening and welcome to the 11th Annual United Musical Festival. Thank you all very much for coming tonight. We have a really exciting night planned for you. The first question I have is, and I think I know the answer by the show of your hands, how many of you know of someone or you personally have had cancer in your life? And that's pretty much everyone. And we thank you here to help support the Sheboygan County Cancer Fund. I want to just give you a little heads up. When you went like this, that is a bid during the live auction. So if I somehow prompt you to raise your hand, don't suck at that. Because I'm going to ask you a really dumb question that half of you are going to go, yeah, I know the answer to that one. Don't do that. We are going to have some fun tonight. We have a great host, co-host with me tonight, Antonio Freeman, who you're going to hear from in a little bit. But for the last couple of months, I've spent some time with one of the most compassionate people I've ever met. Marianne Waldbauer is in charge of this event, and I get to do a lot of charity events every year. And I just say, Marianne, give me your vision on this. Why do you do it? And the emotions come out, and I just walk away going, we have to hit a grand slam tonight, because this is what it's all. This lady here has put her heart and soul in it, and she's going to tell you why she does it. And please welcome Marianne Waldbauer. So, now that I said Waldbauer, don't call me Gavin again.
All right, David. I got it. It's David. Thank you so much for all that you do to make this festival come to happen here. I'm so grateful for another year, and I'm especially grateful for everybody here that bought a ticket and came out to this show tonight. Thank you so much. Just by doing that, you are helping somebody. I want to thank Hirschberger Financial for sponsoring Antonio Freeman tonight. And if you take this program and read it over, there's a lot of great sponsors in here that have helped make the show happen tonight. It's really about people helping people. There's also a lot of donations that came all the way from everywhere, all different cities around here. If you look down at the live auctions, the silent auctions, all 100% donated. We live in a great community. Thank you so much for the community that we live in. So I hope you enjoy the show tonight. It's going to be an awesome one. I promise you this is going to be a great show. Have a lot of fun, and thanks for being here tonight.
Thanks, Marianne. And Marianne, I think before you leave, the goal we have tonight is to surpass $300,000 in 11 years. When you said 300,000, I thought you meant 300,000 tonight. I'm going, okay.
Yeah, I must have bet his pants, honestly. He's like, oh,
well, no, I did, but they don't know that.
Oh, whoops, don't tell.
Yes.
So $268,000 this show raised in 10 years. And I'm really shooting for the moon tonight to hit our $300,000 mark tonight.
So we need $32,000 tonight. Let's meet that. And I think one easy way to get there is to bring out someone who's a very famous packer, a very great human being, and a lot of you have never met Antonio Freeman before. Thanks to Pete Merceberger and his group for sponsoring him. Antonio, if you want to come out here, we're going to run a few plays before we get going. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Antonio Freeman. You know, it was great because a lot of people knew I was going to be with Antonio tonight, and they said, are you going to be nervous to meet this guy? And I said, you guys don't know, but back in, I think it was the early 2000s, T.J. Marini, Bill Dawson, Steve Vanderploot, and David Clarabelle decided to golf in the Leroy Butler. I think he was Leroy then. I don't know, is he Leroy today? I'm not sure.
No, it's Leroy, but he was Leroy then.
We golfed in his charity outing at Fire Ridge. We went to the very first hole, and we're the only group without a celebrity. And I'm thinking, we paid some pretty good coin to play in this, and we all hit our tee shots, and all of a sudden this guy comes driving up kind of aimlessly, and we're thinking, well, there's our celebrity. I have no clue who this guy is. Well, it ends up being Antonio Freeman. Pretty nice guy right off the bat. He gets up to the tee, and I'm thinking, all right, we got a great golfer in our group, and I remind you, we're heading to the north. We're teeing off to the north. And if you know, Fire Ridge is west of I-43. Lake Michigan might have your ball yet. I'm not sure. It went straight that way, and I went, this guy is not good. And I'm thinking, I hope he's a nice guy. And you know what? We played for 9 holes, and it started to rain. And this told me what kind of guy he was. He said, I can't play in rain like this. I will remind you, he caught that pass in the rain against the Vikings, and that was fine. He said, I can't play in rain like this, but I'll tell you what, when you guys are done after 18 holes, I'll have a table there waiting for us, waiting for you guys. And I'm thinking, yeah, right. You take it from there.
I'll let you finish. It sounds so.
It'll
sound like bragging if I say it, but it sounds more modest from you.
We quickly found out after 9 holes, after 18 holes, what kind of person Antonio Freeman was. He had a table waiting there for us 2.5 hours later. He didn't have to do that. We sat with Brian Williams, if you remember him, the football player, okay? It's probably not a good name to mention tonight, but Brian Williams, a football player, and then also Derek Mays, the wide receiver. And we hung out with you guys for about 3 hours. I will never forget that.
I told you in the back, if we were having a foul line or a three-point shooting contest, I would have stayed out and shot in the rain, but I was stinking it up on the golf course and kind of embarrassed. You know, when those guys looked at me, they were like, oh, Antonio Freeman, cool. And they saw that first shot, and I looked back, and they all were like this.
We were there to win it. And it was clear you're not going to be part of the winning solution, right from the... But, you know, we talk about that, golfing in the rain, and then we joked about, I guess it's called the Immaculate Reception. I got to be careful. Immaculate Reception. So that's Chris Dishman. You took it away from him at Lambeau. But then you also had that 81-yard touchdown pass in the 1997 Super Bowl. So I'm trying to think what this group would ask you. What stands out more? And maybe first run us through both plays.
I'll run you through both plays first. I'll start with the Minnesota Vikings play. It was a rainy day. I remember the Minnesota Vikings having a chance to win it at the end of overtime. They had a really good kicker. And he happened to miss the kick. I mean, Brett and I and the rest of the team, we were like, oh, this guy's going to make it. And he missed the kick. And we knew we had a second chance at it. And we got the ball. We drove the football down the field. And I believe it was like a 3rd and 6 call. We had put the ball on the ground. And Brett had changed the play at the line of scrimmage because the Minnesota Vikings seemed to be coming on an all-out blitz. They brought all of their defensive backs close to the line of scrimmage, and they were going to put pressure on Brett. So Brett looks out and he goes, that meant slant no. For you guys, you'll see Aaron Rodgers maybe do that again, so remember that. That meant you run a slant, I'll fake it to you, and then run to the pylon. But the ball started to move right here, and the referee had to reposition the ball. So that gave the Vikings defense a chance to at least act like they were making adjustments. They stayed in the same defense, but it was a cat and mouse game. They gave us signals like they were changing. They moved around. But when the ball got replaced and it got to play, it seemed like the perfect play. So they cat and moused us, and Coach Holmgren always said, in this play when Coach Sherman came, once you change the play, it stays. It doesn't change. So even though they were making adjustments, we had to stick with our play. I was able to make a play. Chris Dishman made it actually a good play. He knocked the ball down, but he didn't finish the play. He proceeded to go to the crowd and brag and boast. And all the while I'm on the ground, and I just see this darker object just still on the downcline, just coming towards the ground, and I can hear my high school coach saying, never quit until the whistle blows. So I just stuck my hands out there, and it was a football. It stuck to my hands. I got up and looked around. There was nobody close, and made a beeline to the end zone.
So how many of you were at that game? Do you have anybody here at that game? Remember, it was a Monday night, watching on TV?
It was very late.
It was very late.
And we won the game in overtime. Actually, it's the first time that my teammates actually put me on their shoulder and carried me off the field. And it was a great feeling for me. Now Now to talk about the 81-yard Super Bowl catch.
And that was 3 years prior.
Yeah,
correct?
that was in
And they didn't
1997.
carry you on your shoulder. You didn't go on their shoulders that night?
No, sir. No. Surprisingly.
Yeah.
I was just a second-year guy. I was 24, 25 years old. And we got a play called All Go. So that means everybody just run straight down the field. Stretch the seams, but run straight. So one of the safeties came up and walked down on me. And I just remember Brett going like this, give me a head nod, which told me, you better get your tail open because I'm coming to you. And I just remember at the line of scrimmage, he was in tight bump and run coverage. And I remember just giving him a hard inside move, trying to get him to move one way or another. He took the bait, and I was able to use my hands and swim around him. And once I got behind him, my great quarterback delivered a perfect ball to me. And I didn't have to break stride or anything. It just dropped in my hand, and I was able to continue into the end zone for what was then the longest touchdown in Super Bowl history.
I don't have this question written down, but when you're talking about that, so you kids have, what do you do with that ball when do you have the ball?
Yes, it's at home.
Sweet.
I tried to keep most of the balls. At times I would throw them in the stands or give to a fan or something, but for the most part, I still have those balls in my house.
And in fact, you're going to have the opportunity. You're going to sign autographs tonight, right?
Yes, sir.
Intermission, yes, sir. So we'll get you up here. Let's get away a little bit from football, if you don't mind. We know you're very compassionate about various charities that you work with, or I know it from talking to you ahead of time. Could you share with the crowd, what charities you all work with? Some are cancer, some are...
I do some work with breast cancer awareness in Wisconsin. It's a group that goes around and it uses the celebrity status of former Green Bay Packers greats to raise money for surviving breast cancer patients, just very similar to this organization as well. I draw to organizations that raise money in their community and reissue it out in their community in support of their community. And my mom always told me, you never know until it happens to you. And I've been lucky over the years. My family's pretty much had great health. I've had good health. And, it's just so surreal because I remember 7 years ago doing an appearance in Chicago and not knowing what was going on with my body, only to take a flight back home to Fort Lauderdale and be rushed to the emergency room with blood clots. A perfectly healthy 35-year-old man, not knowing what's going on with his body, and he discovered that I had blood clots from that point on, and it kind of resonated with a lot of the things and organizations that I wanted to be involved with. Even though I can't spread myself too thick with a lot of organizations, everyone that requests my appearance, but it's those community organizations that raise it in the community and keep it in the community, like this organization here. I just thank the Sheboygan County Cancer Association for bringing me here and just supporting the community.
Well, we thank you so much, and you mentioned Fort Lauderdale. Everybody out there wants to know, what's that Antonio Freeman up to today? Where does he live? Does he have children? What's going on with you?
Well, I live in Fort Lauderdale. This past football season, I actually, through strategic management and my marketing director, Peggy Gunderson, we hosted our own ESPN show on Monday nights, The End Zone with Antonio Freeman, and we did it right here at Kohler. For every Monday night after a Packers game, we recap the highs and lows of the Packers game, and aside from that, I'm a sports analyst in Baltimore, Maryland, where I cover the Baltimore Ravens, the Washington Redskins, the CIAA college conference. I am from Baltimore. That's why I'm in Baltimore working and not in Green Bay. So I do a lot with my sports analysts and sports broadcasting. And aside from that, I give back to my charities. I try to make myself available for my family. And You know, I just do a lot of work with the NFL. I'm on the Player Safety Committee panel. That's an organization with the NFL that we try to make the game safer. We talk a lot about concussions and different life-altering injuries. We talk about life after football for a lot of these former athletes. And the final thing that I do is I go around with the NFL and we visit high schools and colleges, and we try and educate young kids on how to use social media. Social media is such a big aspect of our life right now, and if used properly, it can be very advantageous. But if it's used or misused the wrong way, it can prevent a guy from maybe getting a scholarship or getting a scholarship to the school that he wants to go to. We just try to prevent kids who think they know it all from making themselves look like a fool by blasting every little thing that they get into on social media. And we educate them on the fact that it goes out to millions of people, not just your immediate group of people. So I just get involved with things that make sense, giving back to the kids and giving back to communities.
Well, and we're so grateful that you made yourself available tonight. And we're going to have you for, I think, another hour, but we'll want to get on to the music. And we kind of flipped to see who was going to announce the first one, especially when I saw that spelling. And you got heads, I had tails.
We're going to welcome out Garth Newstetter Trio.
Thank you so much. It's absolutely great to be here this evening. Thank you all for coming out. And, growing up watching the Packers, never did I dream in a million years that Antonio Freeman would be introducing us, the trio, the Garth Newstetter Trio. So very amazing experience for me. We'd like to start things off. I'd ask you to join with me as I lead you in the Star Spangled Banner. And please rise. Off to a proper start now with that. And we'd like to continue with a few of my favorite fiddle tunes. This first one takes you down to the mountains of Tennessee. It's called Rocky Top. Some of you might know I live in Los Angeles now, but love to get back to the Midwest whenever I get a chance to. And when I was still here in Wisconsin, I had a chance to play for quite a lot of weddings. And one wedding I remember playing for up in Green Bay. After the wedding, the priest said to me, you know, I really enjoyed all this beautiful wedding music, Pocketbowl Canyon and D, those kinds of things that you played. But I really wish I could hear you play my favorite song. And I said, well, Father, what's that? And he said, well, it's a tune by the Charlie Daniels Band, and it's called The Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Down to Georgia, he was looking for a soul to steal. He was in the bikes, his way behind, he was willing to make a deal. When he came across this young man, song on a fiddle and played it hot. The devil jumped on a hickory stump, said, boy, let me tell you what. Yes, you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. Now you play pretty good fiddle, boy, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul, 'cause I think I'm better than you. Boy said, my name's Johnny, and it might be a sin, but I take you back, you're gonna regret, 'cause I'm the best there's ever been.
Johnny, rise up your bow and play your fiddle hard. Sales for blues in Georgia, and the devil deals in cards. And if you win, you get the shiny fiddle made of gold. If you lose, the devil gets your soul.
Opened up his case, he said, I'll start the show. Fire flew from his fingertips, he rising up his bow. They pulled the bow across the strings and made an evil hiss. Then a band of demons joined in, and it sounded something like this. The devil finished, Johnny said, you're pretty good, old son. But sit down in that chair right there, let me show you how it's done. Fire the mountain, run, boys, run. The devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the red fat, picking out dough. Ready to strike back, don't you know? His head because he knew that he'd been beat. He laid that golden fiddle on the ground at Johnny's feet. Johnny said, devil, just come on back and one try again. I told you once, you son of a gun, I'm the best it's ever been. He played fire from the mountain, blood bones from. Death in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the brick back, picking out blue. Ready to strike right, don't you know?
So much. Our own Charlie Daniels over there on the drum set.
Thank you very much. You know, I was just watching Garth play the fiddle up here. Actually, you want to explain what this instrument is?
Yeah, this is actually an electric violin. As I was walking around, I saw a few people looking at it kind of strangely, but kind of looks like it's only half there, but it actually plays very similar to an actual acoustic violin. We're just able to amplify it wirelessly a little bit easier. So yeah, that's the electric violin.
Yeah, I remember buying that. We bought that from Hyde Music, I think. Back when Garth was in high school, we got it half price. He's still hoping for the rest of it.
The other half sometime.
Yeah. But anyway, we did bring. I don't know if you know Garth, but Garth's been out in California now a couple of years, and Chris and I were going through the closet, kind of cleaning out some younger clothes and things, smaller clothes, and we happened to find a small violin here that Garth started on.
Yeah, this brings back a lot of memories. Very first violin I started on there in Manitowoc at the Holy Family Conservatory with Sister Marcus. It's a 1/16 size, and I got to give my parents a lot of credit because they put up with this kind of thing for many years. So, it takes a while before you...
Actually, Garth, that sounds a little bit better than it did back when you were 4 years old. Okay, we're going to go right into a song, one of Garth's favorites here. It's entitled "The Hot Canary." I'll let Garth tell you the story.
That's right. It's a fun tune. It tells the story of two birds, of course, two canaries. One male canary showing off his beautiful voice to the female canary. So I will I'll let the violin tell you the story of the hot canary. Thank you so much. We have a lot of fun with that one. The hot canary. We're going to slow things down a little bit right now with a tribute to one of my favorite singers, and I believe my dad's as well. I'm sure many of you remember the great Louis Armstrong, Satchmo, and we'd like to pay tribute to him right now with this beautiful song.
Thank you so much. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see their blue for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, bright blessed day and dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow So pretty in the sky are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They learn so much more than I ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh yeah. Thank you so much.
One more hand for Mr. Willie Armstrong, saxophone. Such a beautiful song. All right. Well, of course, we're from Manitowoc, but anytime we get a chance to come down here to Sheboygan, we love to play a couple polkas because, you know, you people here in Sheboygan, you just appreciate your polkas a little bit more than they do up in Manitowoc. So usually in Manitowoc, we have to teach them some German words, but I'm sure you guys already know all of this stuff. So just a quick lesson, though. The German word for yes is ja. Okay, great. And what about no? Moving up to German 102 a little bit. Nein. All right. I think we got it. So we'd like to do the Liechtensteiner polka for you right now. And yeah, we just need a little help from you on those two words. So when we point to you, you'll help us out. Yeah, thank you. Perfect. All right, here it is. Die Liechtensteiner polka. So, ja, das ist die Liechtensteiner polka, mein Schatz. Polka, mein Schatz. Polka, mein Schatz. Da bleibt doch kein Liechtensteiner auf seinem Platz. Auf seinem Platz, mein Schatz. Man kann beim Schieben, 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 singen, bei den Augen sehen. Man muss sich lieben, lieben, lieben und die Liebe, die ist schön. So ja, so eine Liechtensteiner Polka, die Katz, die macht Rabatz, mein Schatz. Alright, here's where we need a little help from you guys. Der hoffte Herr von Liechtenstein, ja, ja, ja. Der durfte nicht alleine sein, nein, nein, nein. Er schickte seine Boten aus, ja, ja, ja. Sollt mir nach Musikanten aus, schickten in ihrem Haus. Die Musik legte los, da wussten kleine Große, so ja. Das ist die Liechtensteiner Polka, mein Schatz. Polka, mein Schatz. Polka, mein Schatz. Da bleibt doch ein Liechtensteiner auf seinem Platz. Auf seinem Platz, mein Schatz. Man kann ein Schieben, Schieben, Schieben sagen, beiden Akten. Man muss lieben, lieben, lieben und die Liebe, die ist schön. So ja, das ist die Liechtensteiner Polka, die Katz. Die macht Rabatz, mein Schatz. Ja, perfect. Die Liechtensteiner Polka. Thanks. I thought Antonio might come out and join us on that one with the cheese head over there. That was a little,
I'm waiting to see Antonio on Dancing with the Stars, though. I think
Yeah, he's gotta-
he should be out there.
He's got to give Donald Driver.
Let Donald Driver show you up there for the receivers, yeah.
All right. Well, this takes us down to New Orleans on this next one for a little Dixieland music, one of our favorite kinds of music. And this is When the Saints Go Marching In.
And Garth's going to be playing the soprano saxophone on this Dixieland tune.
We don't have a real clarinet in the band, so this is about as close as we get to that.
brought my trombone along that I started when I was 4 years old. Let's see if it still works.
Thank you so much. Let me just disconnect my air tank that I had in there for a moment. All right. That's usually what I do when I don't know quite what to play on one of those solos there. I just hold out the
I
same
think
number.
that was a record, Garth. I think
Yeah.
it might be.
It's an 81 yard record.
That's right. Yeah. Might be.
All right.
Beat Kenny G's record on that one. You never know.
All right. Well, I just got back from LA a couple days ago, and I missed St. Patty's Day, unfortunately. And usually I get a chance to spend St. Patty's back here in Wisconsin. Had some great memories playing all sorts of different kinds of Irish music. So we're going to take you back a couple weeks right now. Do one of my favorite slower tunes on violin, the beautiful "Oh Danny Boy." Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, you know, I was talking to Antonio backstage before the show started for a little while, and he was saying, you know, he was coming up here this morning, and he said, you know, I've seen a lot of crazy things, you know, during my time in Wisconsin, but stopped at the gas station there in Kohler on the way up, and he said he could have sworn that he saw Elvis there for a second at the gas station, gassing up. And he said, you know, has anyone else had any Elvis sightings around here? And so I don't think so. But please welcome Mr. Elvis Presley.
I don't want to be fun or sitting home all alone. If you can come along, at least please telephone. Knowing who to us is true. I mean, if I made you mad for something I might have said, well, let's please forget the past. The future looks bright ahead. Don't be cruel to what is true. I don't want no other love. Baby, it's just you all I know. I don't stop for thinking of me. Don't make me feel this way. Hey, come on over here and love me. Just what I want you to say. Don't be true till the truth. Why should we be apart? I really love you, baby. Cross my heart. Take it, guys. This guy's this better. One more hand for a little round of applause up here for this guy. Don't want no other love, baby, it's just you only know. Don't be cruel to what is true. Don't be cruel to what is true. I don't want no other love. Baby, it's just you want to Oh, yeah. Mr. Garth and Chris over here on the keyboards. A nice round of applause. Thank you very much. It's a song my mama used to sing to me back when I was a little boy. In fact, my mama's out here right now. Let's give her a round of applause sitting right back there. Grandma used to. Grandma Presley, sorry. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't tell. I've fallen in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be too young. Take my hand just right. Take my whole life too. For I can't falling in love with you. Though I can't ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Let's hear for this band up here. Come back up there.
One more round of applause for Mr. Elvis Presley. I've always wanted to say Elvis has left the building. There we go. Anyhow, we'd like to slow things down a little bit here with a beautiful song, a song we had a chance to record on a recent CD that we did. It's a beautiful song called I Believe. I believe for every drop of rain that falls, a flower grows. I believe that somewhere in the darkest night a candle glows. I believe for everyone who goes astray, someone will come to show the way. I believe. I believe above the storm, the smallest prayer will still be heard. I believe that someone in the great somewhere hears every word. Every time I hear a newborn baby cry or touch a leaf or see the sky, then I know Thank you so much. We've so enjoyed being with you this evening. We'd like to wrap our portion of the show up with one final tune. I'll get my violin back out for this. We'll mention that after this we head into intermission of sorts. We'll have the auction continuing. We'll have Antonio up here will be signing autographs. We have a few CDs out in the lobby. If you're interested in our music, come check out a variety of different CDs available, and we'd love to meet you in person as well. So we'd like to finish things off here.
You know, Garth, on those CDs, we're actually going to make a contribution. A certain percentage of the CD sales are going to go through
That's right,
to
yeah.
Unity.
Portion of the proceeds will go to support this.
That's right. And, you know, I just don't play that last song. I happened to be out by the restroom. I don't know. I must have been seeing things. I saw Elvis Presley out in the hallway here.
That's right.
It's crazy. Is he performing later on today, or? Okay, here we go.
All right. This is called Variations on Yankee Doodle. Thank you so much. We've had a fantastic time. My mom, Chris, my dad, Gary, and I'm Garth. Have a great rest of the night. We have some amazing talent for you planned in this second half as well, so stick around and enjoy the rest of the show. Thanks again.
Okay, welcome back. It's 8:30, and as promised, we were going to do this for 25 minutes. We hope you've enjoyed the show so far. We have some fantastic acts coming up after we do the live auction. I think the first thing we're going to see are some Irish dancers, 3 from Wisconsin and 1 from Illinois. They're hanging backstage with Antonio, so you'll have a nice time. So this gentleman has been kind enough to say, you know what, I want to stick around for a couple of live auction items. And one thing I want to definitely donate, we're going to bring it out right now. It's a football again, but it's in a case. And Antonio will sign this for you, and you'll get the case with it. The NFL football, you can have it personalized, you can have it just Antonio Freeman, whatever.
Super Bowl 31 champs, Go Pack Go, or just Antonio Freeman, or just a plain football, however you want it.
All right, thank you. So a couple of $100, and we'll get you on the Facebook page. A couple of $100 where? Includes a case. A couple of $100 where? $100 to start. Thank you. Now 200. Bid them at a 2, buy them at 2, at 2. How about $200? $100 bid. Can you go 200? How about 150? Sell them at a 50. Bid them at a 50. Buy them at a 50. How about $150? 150 and back. Thank you. Now 200. 150. Sell them at a 2. Bid them at a 2. Buy them at a 2, at 2. How about $200? Here we go. 175. All the money goes right back to the Sheboygan County Cancer Care Fund for 175. Sell them at a 5. Bid them at a 5. Buy them at a 5. How about $175 in the case? $150. Are we all finished? Will anyone do 175? 175. Thank you, sir. Now 200 and a quarter and a half. 75. 300. Were you 175? We're 275. I'm at 275. 300. Somebody said 180, and I'm thinking, I mean, give me a break. It's my first auction. Today. 300. Mark, can you get 300 back there? 3 and a quarter. Bid them at a quarter, buy them at a quarter, sell them at a quarter, you quarter, out a quarter. We go 325. Ma'am, will you do 325? Fight for him. $300 in back. Are we all finished? We do $325. 350. 375. Hasn't cost me anything yet. Let me get back. Yeah, it's 25 more. 375. 400. And a quarter. I actually don't have anybody back there. I'm just running you up. That's how I have a $700 John Elway football at home. And they didn't even spell Elway correctly. 4 and a quarter. I think he's not back. 4 and a quarter. Sold for $400 back there. I told you this is a normal guy here.
If this guy's really interested in a football, we probably have what? Let's check our inventory. Do we have another one back there? If we have the inventory, let's check. Oh, they came up with another football. If he's willing to pay $400, we have a football for them too. No one loses.
We do a second one for $400? Yep. you get the case also. Okay, thank you. $400 here, $400. Thank you, sir. That's very generous of you. Great. So wait, we have the case back there. I would like that buyer in the back and you, sir, just to step out to the side. We're gonna do one more item, then we want you to get your picture taken with him, because then he's headed out after. I don't know if you have another event tonight, but you're gonna do it over there. So our last item with Antonio is the autograph picture. Is that right? Where is that? Okay, the autograph picture, $100 from Antonio. We've bid $100. $100 on the autograph picture. $50. Start me out at $50.
That was one of my best days as a pro. In Lambeau, 3 touchdowns, 9 catches, I think 185 yards. And they were the Tennessee Titans back then.
$50. $50. Thank you. Now 75, sir. Now 100. Bid a middle one, buy a middle one, sell a middle one, here one, add one. How about $100? $75 bid says 100. I suppose. Will you go $100? 75, 100. Thank you. 1 1/4. Jimmy, 1 1/4, 1 1/2. We do 150. Bid them at a 50, buy them at a 50, at 50. Thank you. 175. We do 175. Sell them at a 5, bid them at a 5, buy them at a 5. I suppose $175. Got a bid back there at 150. We need 175. Here 5, at 5. How about $175? 150. Are we all finished? Is it something I said or? That's a real defender chasing? Yeah, you're crossing the pylon right there. You got 150 back there. Can we go with 75? Sold for $150. Raise your hand. The young man in the back who bought the football and you bought the football, will you please go over there? We're going to get your picture. Let's hear it for Antonio Friedman.
I want to say thank you for having me, and thanks for your support, and continue to have fun.
Third item on your list, and this is from Brian. Oh, Brian, I was going to ask you ahead of time. Is it Granky? Okay. It is? Granky? So, what about this? It's a fishing charter for 3 hours, 4 people on the big puddle over here. And how many fish can you guarantee? Dad always said when you lie, you have to remember what you said. Just make sure you write down how many you guarantee. Is it going to be a good day of fishing? 10 fish. Fantastic. Here we go. 3 hours fishing. A couple of $100 to start. For 4 of you, a couple of $100 where? Couple of $100. Taking out 200. Bid them at a 2, sell them at a 2, here 2, at 2. How about $200? So you've bid $200. At 2, we go 200, taking out 3. Sell them at a 3, bid them at a 3. Buy them at a 3. How about $300? Go fishing with Brian for 3 hours. For 4 of you for $300. $200 bid says 300. $200. Our goal tonight is $32,000. We got $200 bid. Can we go 250? Bid them at a 50, buy them at a 50, at 50. How about $250? So we go 2 1/4. Sell them at a 1/4, bid them at a 1/4, buy them at a 1/4, at a 1/4. Anyone 225? Fishing with Brian for 225. 2 1/2. Can you get 250? I know you're just spotting. Find your person that was at 200. I first 250. Bid them at a 50, buy them at a 50, at 50. We go 250. Sell 50 here, 50 at 50. How about $250? You're in at 225. Are we all finished? Will anyone do $250? 275. We bid 275. Don't ask him. I will give you a ride home. Do you live near Oostburg? Antonio didn't even know where Oostburg was. He thought I was making it up. And he knew where Gibbsville was, but he didn't know where Oostburg was. There you go, right there, because there's a little plug for you. 275. Didn't know where Oostburg was, knew where Gibbsville was, didn't know where Hingham was, but he knew where Waldo was. Went right down the line. 275. 300. We did 300. Bid him at a 3, buy him at a 3, at 3. 3 1/4. 350. 350. Mark, can you get 350 from him? 325. Anyway, 375. Just want to remind you, bidders, church starts in a little while. 375. $350. We bid 375. Sold for $350 and back. Thank you very much. Thanks for bidding. Appreciate it. Number 4. Thanks to Blue Harbor. And dinner for thanks to Blue Harbor. You're going to stay for 2 nights there in the family fireplace suite with the lake view. Includes 4 water passes and dinner for 4 from the Black Pig. That was in my notes over here also. Okay. 2 nights stay at Blue Harbor Resort in a family fireplace suite with a lake view. And dinner for 4. The dining experience, just so you know, the value is $400. Then you're going to hang out at Blue Harbor for 2 nights. $500 to start. $500. $500. A couple of hundred we have. Thank you. Now $300. This is for 2 nights, and you get $400 at the Black Pig for $300. Sell them at a 3, bid them at a 3, buy them at a 3, at 3. How about $300? The bid is at $200. Can you go $300? $200 bid we go. Blue Harbor and Black Pig for $300. $250. Not sure why I didn't think of that, but thank you. $300. How about $300? Sell them at a 3, bid them at a 3, buy them at a 3, at 3. How about $300? $300 and back. Thank you, ma'am. Will you go $350? Sell them at a 50, bid them at a 50, buy them at a 50, I suppose. How about $350? $300 way back there. Can you go 3.5? Bid them at a half, buy them at a half, sell them at a half, you're half and a half. Will you go $350? 3 1/4. Okay, 3.5. Mark, can you get $350 and back? Bid him at a 50, buy him at a 50, $375. You started me on this $25 crazy stuff. Will you do $375? I am not going to 12.5. $375. That's a steal. You less than what dinner is? $375. We're gonna, huh? You're only one person? Well, it's going to be an expensive bottle of wine, isn't it? I'll have the Annie Green Springs, please. $375. What does that date mean? Holy cats. $375. $350 and back. Will you bid $375? Sold for $350. Mark, your way. All right, we asked these gentlemen to bring the dining room table in that was so graciously donated by Bidder Newman. However, I don't think they're going to bring it in. Did you all get a chance to see the dining room table and the 4, I think there were 4 chairs? You have the table up here. Well, he just said he's got the table. And you guys will deliver. All right. You heard it. You'll make it happen. We'll get it to your house. Okay, so there's 4 chairs. Thank you, Bidder Newman, for the donation. It extends to 72 inches cherry finished brownstone collection. A couple of $100 to start. Then it will be delivered to your home. A couple of $100 where? Stretches out to 6 feet for a couple of $100. Beautiful piece. Thank you. Now $300. $200 bid. Sell them at a 3, bid them at a 3, buy them at a 3, at 3. How about $300? $200 bid. Will you bid $300? How about $250? Sell them at a 50, bid them at a 50, buy them at a 50, at 50. How about $250? Beautiful piece here for $250. Think about the delivery. No matter where you live, maybe. $250. Here 50, at 50, anyone 250. How about 2 1/4? Brand new for 2 1/4. 2.5. You got 225 up front. 250. 75. 300. And a quarter. And a half. and 75 and 400. 375 in front. Will you bid 4? $375. Will you bid $400? Sold for $375. Thank you. Did you want the table or the chairs? Sometimes the old jokes work the best. I don't know. That one was from Bill Clairmont, just so you know, back in the 60s. Chuck Biesfeld, again, we want to thank you for everything tonight. And this is going to be in the privacy of your own home. 68 people within 60-mile radius. And Chef Clint, is Clint here? Does he want to talk about this at all? Well, they're going to come into your home. This is going to be up to 68 people, again, within 60 miles. And it'll be in the privacy of your own home. I guess I thought he might be describing it, but I can only imagine it's going to be absolutely delicious. From Biesfeld's, a couple of $100. $200. Come into your house and prepare everything for you. $200. Not your food, their food. $200 where? $200 on the Biesfeld experience. Thank you, Jim. Now $300. $200 bid. Bid them at a 3, buy them at a 3, sell them at a 3, at 3. How about $300? You have a $200 bid, says $300. How about $250? Bid them at a 50, buy them at a 50, sell them at a 50, here 50, at 50. Thank you. Now $300. 3.5. We bid $350. Sell them at a 50, here 50, at 50, $400. 4.5. We bid $450 mark. Sell them at a 50, here 50, at 50, $450, $500. 5.5. Bid them in half, buy them in half, sell them in half, here half and half. We go $550. Bid is up front at $500, $550. Thank you. Now $600. Mark, I pulled a bid back there at $550, $600. 6.5. We bid $650, sir. Bid him at a 50, buy him at a 50, sell him at a 50. How about $650? $650, $700, $700. Mark's got a bid at $650. We need $700 back there. $650. We bid $700. $675. Here 5 on 5. We do $675. $650. Are we all finished? Mark's your bid. Anyone? $700. Sold for $650. Mark, your way. Thanks for bidding, guys. Okay, final auction item, and then let's make sure those Irish dancers are warmed up. Are they, Mrs. Campione? You got them all fired up? Are you their roadie? Is that it? You're the, okay. All right, from our friends over at Sheboygan Chevrolet, Randy and his team, 6 brewer tickets. And I think Sheboygan Chevrolet always has phenomenal seats. This is a preferred parking pass. Seats are between home base, home plate, and first base. I don't know what the score of the Brewer game is tonight, but they won. All right. Okay. Selling these tickets, if they had lost tonight, we still would have said they won tonight, right? Well, that's their first one. Ron Renicke's good. He'll get them turned around. So here we go. 6 Brewer tickets. They're working out with Randy and his group at Sheboygan Chevrolet. A couple of $100, taking out $300 for 6 seats and preferred parking. $300. I've been bid at $200. Sell them at a 3, bid them at a 3, buy them at a 3. How about $300? I have a $200 bid, says $250. Bid them at a 50, buy them at a 50, at 50. How about $250? $300. Sell them at a 3, here 3, at 3. How about $300? $250 bid. How about $275? Bid them at a 5, buy them at a 5. At 5, how about $275, taking out $300. Will you bid them at a $300? 3 1/4. Bid them at a 1/4, buy them at a 1/4, sell them at a 1/4, you 1/4, at a 1/4. And they want $325. I was hoping you were thinking the Braves game. $300 bid, we go $325. Sell them at a 5, here 5, at 5, anyone $325. Jim, you're at $300. 6 fantastic seats. I don't think we've even paid for them yet at $300. And you get the parking pass. Anyone $325? Sold for $300. Thank you, Jim Schnettler. Now I'm going to introduce our next act. They are known as the Irish Dancers. Talk to them backstage. I guess 3 of them are from Wisconsin. One is closest, Kohler. And we also have one from Illinois. So let me introduce to you Carol Ann Campione. She's 15 years old and attends Kohler High School. Gwen Vandehey is 14 years old and attends Sheboygan North High School. Maggie Nowakowski is 15 years old and attends University School of Milwaukee in Mequon. And then joining us from Illinois is Mr. Ian Schwartz, who's 16, and he attends Vernon Hills High School in Libertyville, Illinois. Please welcome our Irish dancers. Okay, I'm guessing that was Ian Schwartz. Ian is not 16. You guys do not look Irish at all. them a break. We're going to give them a break. They're going to be back out in a little bit. But what a fantastic performance. Let's hear it for them one more time. We're watching the backstage. Phenomenal. We're in for a very special treat right now from Rebecca Charbonneau, who's a graduate of Lakeland College. She has a BA in Music Education, then MED in Education, and currently teaches general and choral music at Sheboygan Falls Middle School. As a college student, she joined the Symphony Chorus and Symphony Singers and was selected as Sheboygan Symphony Conductor Apprentice in 1999. Please welcome Rebecca. Thank you very much, Rebecca. We were talking to St. Becky before, right? Thank you for joining us tonight. These guys behind the scenes very rarely are recognized. How about the stage crew tonight? Let's hear it for all of. There's a lot of people back here you don't know about. So please welcome back Carly Ann, Gwen, Maggie, and Ian. be young again, huh? Wow, that was fantastic. And I felt so bad for Ian. He had to drive all the way from Illinois to spend time with those three ladies. Let's hear it again for those four. They did a fantastic job. Thank you so much for coming. I see backstage, they're pretty tired. It's quite something. Hey, we're going to be able to hear a couple of different genres here. Elton John, the Beatles, and the Righteous Brothers. Kevin, I'm going to ask you to come out because I've been stumbling over this word the whole time. I don't know if it's in their program. I guess you're not new to this stage. You're a graduate of Roncalli High School in Manitowoc. 21 years old, currently studying vocal performance at Silver Lake College of the Holy Family, also in Manitowoc. What are you also studying there? Because that is not a word I use in Words with Friends.
Pedagogy. Oh, it's a fancy word for teaching people how to sing.
I don't dare read the rest of this. Can I just welcome you back? They wanted you back from last year. We're going to hear Elton John, the Righteous Brothers, and the Beatles. Sweet. Kevin.
Hey everyone. Ooh. Yay, singing. Hey kids, shake your loose together. Spotlight's hitting something that's been known to change the weather. We'll kill the fatted calf tonight, so stick around. They're gonna hear electric music, solid walls of sound. Say, Candy and Ronnie, have you seen them yet? Oh, but they're so spaced out. Benny and the Jets. Oh, but they're weird and they're wonderful. Say, Benny, she's really keen. She's got electric boots, a mohair suit. You know I read it in a magazine. Oh, Benny and the Jets. To the faithless, maybe they're blind, but Benny makes them ageless. We shall survive, let us take ourselves along, where we find our parents out in the street to find who's right and who's wrong. Say, Candy and Ronnie, have you seen them yet? Ooh, but they're so spaced out. Benny and the Jets. Oh, but they're weird and they're wonderful. Say, Benny, she's really keen. She's got electric boots, a mohair suit. You know I read it in a magazine. Whoa, Benny and the Jets. I got a little piano solo right here. I wish I was this fancy. I can't play that well. Not like Elton anyway. He's one in a million. Say, Candy and Ronnie, have you seen them yet? Oh, but they're so spaced out. Benny and the Jets. Oh, but they're weird and they're wonderful. Say, Benny, she's really keen, and she's got electric boots. everyone. I hope you've been enjoying the show. Have you been enjoying the show tonight? Wonderful. There's been so many great acts out, and I'm really very honored to be one of them. The next song that I'm going to be singing is by the Beatles. Please, 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 please feel free to sing and dance. Yes! Whoever said that, you're my new favorite. All right, let's do it. Well, she was just 17, and you know what I mean. And the way she looked was way beyond compare. How could I dance with another? Since I saw her standing there. Well, she looked at me, and I could see that before too long I fall in love with her. She wouldn't dance with another. Till I saw her standing there. Well, my heart went boom when I crossed that room, and I held her hand in mine. Oh, we danced through the night, and we held each other tight, and before too long I fell in love with her. I'll never dance with another. Since I saw her standing there. Well, my heart went boom when I crossed that room, and I held her hand in mine. Oh, we danced through the night, and we held each other tight, and before too long I fell in love with her. I'll never dance with another. Since I saw her standing there. Since I saw her standing there. Since I saw her standing there. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. That was awesome. Your voices are great. Let's make a choir. Next year. Okay, thank you so much for listening to me tonight and listening to all of these wonderful acts. Thank you for being here and supporting such a great cause. None of this is possible without Mary Ann, so let's give her another round of applause. All right. Thank you. And I will leave you tonight with one more song by the Righteous Brothers, Unchained Melody. Thank you. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time. And time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love lonely river flows to the sea, to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. Yeah, lonely river sighs, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home, wait for me. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch. Lonely time, and time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love to me. Yeah. Oh,
Thank you so much, everyone. This year I came prepared for one more.
I'm high above the city. I'm standing on the ledge. The view from here is pretty, and I step off the edge. And now I'm falling, baby, through the sky, through the sky. I'm falling, baby, through the sky. It's my calling, baby, don't you cry, don't you cry. I'm falling down through the sky toward the street that I'm from. Oh, Broadway, here I come. Broadway, here I come. The pressure, it increases the closer that I get. I can almost go to pieces, but I'm not quite there yet. See, I've been braving crazy weather, drowning out my cries. I pull myself together. I'm focused on the prize. I'm falling, baby, through the sky, through the sky. I'm falling, baby, through the sky. It's my calling, baby, don't you cry, don't you cry. I'm falling down through the sky. It's a tune you can hum. Oh, Broadway, here I come. Will I remain the disappointing. I bet they'd never guess that the saint that they're anointing is frightened of the mess. But even though I fear it, I'm playing all my cards. Baby, you are gonna hear it when I give them my regards. I'm falling, baby, through the sky, I'm falling, baby, through the sky. It's my calling, baby, don't you cry, I'm falling down through the sky, and I refuse to go numb. Oh, Broadway, here I come. Broadway, here I come. Broadway, here I come. Broadway, Broadway, here I come. Here I come. And the last thing I hear as the impact grows near, is it a scream or a cheer? Well, never mind, I'll never find out, 'cause Broadway, I am here.
And one more time for Kevin. What a fantastic job. You told him he better have an encore prepared this year, right? All right. So, Mom and daughter are going to close things up. I just want to thank you again for coming tonight and remind you inside of your program, you have an opportunity yet tonight, if you have time, just to, there's various levels of contributions you can make from $25 up to $1,000. We will literally take anything, and we really appreciate it. And again, it's for the Sheboygan County Cancer Care Fund. Show your appreciation for a fantastic night. So with that, Jen, you have some winning numbers.
Everybody get their tickets out? Announcing the raffle basket. The first basket is going to be the Bud basket. Well, wait a minute until everybody's tickets are out. All right, the winning number is 897-6296. You can pick that up in the entryway. We need all the baskets picked up tonight before you leave. Do we have a winner? All right. Second basket, doll basket. Winning number is 1486964. Oh, yep, back there. Basket number 3 is the women's spa basket. Number is 723986. Anyone? Anybody have the winning number? 723986. Basket number 4 is coffee time, 404964. 404964. All right, Judy. Doug Key Shoes, gift certificate for $100. Winning number is 897-6450. value is $200. Winning number is 8975164. Anyone? Oh, great. Huffman's gift certificate. Winning number is 8976541. 8976541. Awesome. The red basket, which is chocolate designer basket. The winning number is 8976168. Is that a winner back there? Do you need me to repeat the number? 8976168. Old Wisconsin basket. Winning number is 8976087. We have a winner? All right. The girls' bike from Walmart. The winning ticket number is 723836. Awesome.
So please take all your items home tonight. It's very helpful for me tomorrow. And check the winning board out in the hall for the silent auction baskets. And again, thanks so much for coming and enjoying this evening. I can only bring it so far, but it's the Wireless Center. It's their baby here, and they bring it to what it is tonight. So thanks again. Hope you enjoyed the show.